Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be reviewing the Nars Claudette collection. I picked up 5 of the shades and the 2 palettes that came with this, and you guys will hear in my video that it wasn't my intention to pick up the entire collection. It just turned out that it was the same amount to buy the lipsticks I wanted as it was to get the collection. I thought it would be cool to try it out. I have a little issue happening with this eye here. My skin is really dry, and for whatever reason I've had some kind of reaction on my lids. So this one's crusty. So I'm going to show you guys. This is the look that we are going to be doing today. If you guys want to see what these palettes perform like and what my thoughts are, then let's go. Hey guys, so today we are going to be demoing and reviewing the Nars Claudette collection. I was fortunate enough to be able to get this beautiful box that basically they were including if you bought the collection, right? So I'm going to show you guys just the detailing of the box. It has this little plate that says Nars Claudette, and when you open it, you're able to display the eyeshadow palette, the blush, and then the lipsticks that you select. So I haven't put the lipsticks in there because I'm going to show you guys what they look like, and I didn't want to put them in there and have to pull them out. All of the lipsticks come in this beautiful red packaging, and not just the lipsticks but the palettes. I saved them just to show you guys. It's just a beautiful red with the gold lettering. The back has a picture of the palette, and I have 6 of the lipsticks. We are going to start by just applying our makeup, but I'm going to clip my hair back. I actually didn't think I was going to have time to film today, which is why I did not wear my Nars foundation, but I do have on the Pat McGrath foundation. I used my MAC Lane Low Paint Pot, and I set it with a little bit of powder. Now we're going to go into the Claudette eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. It is really beautiful packaging. This has hearts. The cheek palette has butterflies, which you guys will get to see later. So I'm going to start off by taking this middle shade here, and I'm using it with a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to lightly dust that in the inner and center of the lid. This palette does not have any matte shades other than the darker shades. The lighter shades are all shimmers or glitter shades. I'm going to take this and then also run it right under the arch into the back. I'm going to start off by taking this shade, and I'm going to use that in the outer corner. This is really pretty. And then I'm going to lightly dust whatever's left on the brush right into the crease. And as you guys saw, I took the clean side just to kind of blend that out so that I'm not adding color. I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush and just dust that and just blend. That's really pretty. So this collection was inspired by his mom, which I think is really sweet that he did a collection, you know, using her as the inspiration behind it. He picked shades that she would wear, you know, and so the colors, the products, everything, it was really inspired by her and his memories of her, which again I think is super sweet. I'm now going to take a little bit of this middle shade and just deepen this outer corner. I think I might just do a halo eye. This shade is amazing. To be honest with you, I didn't think I was going to like the eyeshadow palette as much, and it wasn't something that I had on my radar. But what ended up happening was that I really wanted some of the lipsticks, and when I added them to the cart, the lipsticks were just as much as buying the Nars set with the box. And I really just, you know, I wasn't really into like having the entire collection, but My eye is so dry. It looks so patchy right here. Since it was the same price, then I decided to get it, and I'm glad that I did because honestly, these colors are pretty amazing. This is going to be an issue today. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's very cracked skin. So just bear with me today, okay? So I just blended the shades further into the crease to kind of mask my little situation here. I'm going to take the gold shade in the palette. I'm going to use it with my finger. Wow. This is beautiful. It's very soft. It doesn't feel dry. It's very easy to blend. I'm going to take a little bit of this other sparkly shade, again using my finger, and just add that to the inner corner. Add that to the inner corner. And I'm kind of bringing that up towards the inner, so I'm adding more light here. Lastly, I'm going to go into that dark brown shade. Ooh, come up. To be honest with you guys, I was not sure what this was going to look like because it looks a little dry, and even as I was pushing my brush into it, it felt a little dry. All right, guys, so I just took a liner and I did a wing. My eyes are going, well, my skin looks pretty dry, but my eyes are definitely going through something because this eye in particular is pretty dry and crusty right in the crease. So I just did one coat of mascara because this makeup is probably going to come off and let my skin just kind of do its thing. I'm now going to take the blush palette, and this is what the colors look like. I really like this palette, and I'm so glad that it's not Orgasm and Laguna. Hit that little like button if you agree with me. So I'm gonna do the nude, this nude shade here. I'm a mess today. Like, I'm looking at this and I see that I got some eyeshadow under here. I don't know how I did that. I didn't have fallout. I don't know. Anyway, that's very pretty. It's very soft and pretty. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna just layer it some more. I'm gonna take some of the pink and just brighten the cheek up a little. Oh yeah, it's really pretty. I like this a lot, actually. Again, this was another product that I'm like, no, I'm good. But I'm really liking it. It gives just like a really pretty sheen to the cheek. I'm gonna go big today. So far, I have to say I'm really enjoying everything. Now we're going to jump into the lipsticks. All right, guys, so this is what the eye makeup is turning out to be. I jacked my liner up some, but you know, that's life. So I'm gonna show you guys the lipsticks I got. The first one that I picked up is Anais, and this is an Audacious Sheer Matte Lipstick. The packaging on these has the little butterflies on them. It's a reflective packaging with the gold lettering. It really is beautiful. This is what the lipstick looks like. They almost look like Power Kiss lipsticks, or those powder ones. That's what they feel like. So this is Anais. I can see why they're called sheer matte. As you guys can see, it does give you that like velvety finish. It almost feels like chapstick on your lips, like Chapstick, the brand, like that waxy texture. I did have to build this up so that it showed up, but it's nice. The other shade I picked up in this formula is Matilde, and it's the same packaging. This shade is a really beautiful, like peachy nude. Let's see what it looks like. I really like this lipstick. This is Matilde. I should also note that these lipsticks don't feel soft. They feel pretty hard, if that makes sense. Like when you apply a lipstick and you let it warm up to your lip, it feels creamy, easier to maneuver, and these don't feel that way at all. They feel really hard. So I have Sandrine, which has the little hearts, same reflective packaging, same gold letter, and then I forgot to mention, but it has Claudette's name on the bottom there. Really cute details. So this is Sandrine. This was one of the shades that I was really excited for. This is Sandrine. I really love this color. I have to say that I'm really enjoying this sheer matte formula because it is pigmented. It just looks very velvety and soft, and you're getting pigment without it being too much. So if you're someone that's wanting to venture into bold lipsticks, I think this is a nice way for you to try them out and not really feel intimidated. I also picked up Berenice. Has the little hearts on it, red packaging, all looks the same. Look at Berenice. Berenice. This is such a beautiful, beautiful orangey red. Oh, I love this color so much. The last shade that I have here is Anouk, I think is how you call it. This is the packaging with the stars, and I think this is just the Audacious. No, it's another Audacious sheer matte. Did I get them all? Yeah, it looks like I got all of them in the Audacious sheer matte collection. This is Anouk. I know I'm probably saying that wrong. This was a shade that I was most excited for, and I was hoping that it would be a little bit more vivid. I tried to really build this up so that it was a really intense, vibrant red, but as you guys can see, it's not as vibrant as you would think looking at the bullet, or maybe it is. I like it. It's pretty. It's just not what I thought. Alright guys, I'm back because I was right. There were 6 shades and I just found Silvie. Silvie has the little hearts on the packaging, and this is what it looks like. Such a beautiful shade. Alright guys, here is Silvie. Overall, I have to say that I'm really impressed with the collection, especially because recently Nars really hasn't wowed me outside of like the mascara and the foundation that they released. Their eyeshadow palettes have just been and truth be told, looking at this palette, outside of the packaging, I really thought that it was just going to be a pretty mediocre palette, and this looks very similar to one that I already have. And that has been the overall trend with Nars, is that they're kind of repeating similar shades. However, what I will tell you is that I was very impressed with the pigmentation, the blendability, just the overall look of the palette and the pigments. And I think that if I were to wet the shimmer shades, I'd get more of a bright metallic finish. I do think that this would be a great palette to carry around, or if you were traveling. Like, I think it's just a very basic staple palette. And the blush palette, I have to say I like the packaging, and then I also like how large this mirror is. And these colors are really great. They're basic staples that you would pretty much use with any look that you create. A pink and a rosy pink is always pretty standard in terms of being able to match your blush to your eye look. They're pretty staple shades, so I think that this was a really nice addition. Now let's talk about the lipsticks quickly. The lipsticks are really nice. This is that new formulation that we're starting to see, where you're getting this really matte look, but it doesn't feel dry or uncomfortable on your lips. I do like the effect that it gives you. It basically looks like you've applied a full-blown lipstick, blotted your lips, and then this is what's left over. I think it's pretty, and I think it's a nice way to experiment with color without really going for a full-blown impactful pigmented lipstick. I have to say that I'm not disappointed in this collection, and that I have enjoyed everything I've tried so far. The case seems a little excessive, but I think it's a really nice way to, but I do think that it is a really cute item to have. I'm trying to figure out where I can use this in my beauty room. The other nice thing about this case is that you can remove this insert, and then you have just an empty case. I'm even thinking like you can store jewelry here, or other, you know, keepsakes. It is a really pretty item, and again, the only reason why I ended up getting the entire collection is because I wanted to get the bulk of the lipsticks, and it was totaling up to the same amount that I was getting for the collection, and that included an additional discount that we got as pro members over December's. I like it. Hopefully you guys will see me put these to use. And again, this would be one of those palettes that I would grab when I'm trying to create just a very basic, easy, quick look. You obviously, you know, can create smoky looks. You can do a halo eye with this. You can do what I've done today. It's just a staple palette. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and demo. Please let me know down below if you were intrigued by this collection, if you picked it up, what your thoughts are, or if it was just a hard pass for you guys. Thank you guys for spending your time with me. Please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because I do upload 3 videos a week. And subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.